Hey, 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 Lori Gemini Tarot here. I'm here to give you your reading for Taurus for March 2021. Oh my goodness, yes. Let's go ahead and get into this. If you're new to my channel, hello, my name is Lori Gemini Tarot. I do tarot readings. How this works is that I will do 3 readings. So if the first reading doesn't resonate with you, usually the second or the third one will. So make sure you stick around for the entire video. Please note that these are general collective tarot readings. Make sure you check your sun, moon, and ascending sign. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to this channel, and hit the notification bell so you know when I'm going live and when I'm dropping content. Make sure you comment down below. If the reading resonates with you, you like the decks, you like what the hell is coming out of my mouth, and if you would like to book a personal tarot reading, in the description box below will be a link to my Instagram channel. You can check out my pricing and DM me directly to book a tarot reading. Now, you may hear some background noise. I do have the windows open. I do have pets, and my boyfriend is currently working, so don't freak out if you hear some noise. So let's go ahead and get into your first reading. Now, Taurus, when I did a pre-shuffle, it felt like you are moving on to bigger and better things, and it feels like there's there's a karmic shift. It feels like justice is being served, right? And it's just and it's because you chose not to engage or interact. Okay, so let's go ahead and start throwing some cards down, Taurus. Let's see for your first reading. Now, I do have the Fool card, Sagittarius energy. You're moving on to bigger and better things, new beginnings, followed by the full moon. Alrighty then. We do have a full moon in Virgo, which is happening. That is on February, as I'm currently recording this. But I know there is a full moon that's coming up in March, of course. Let's go ahead and see what other cards are for you for Taurus. I do have the Judgment card here. This is going to be Scorpio energy. I do have the Six of Swords. I do have the Four of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, let me go ahead and get 2 more cards for you. 3 of Wands, okay. Ace of Swords. Bottom of the deck, the overall energy I have for you, it is the Four of Pentacles here. So Taurus, you're feeling insecure. You feel like you're afraid like you may never find love. You may be just kind of shutting yourself off. Your shields are up. You're being defensive, and it's also like lowering your standards. This is also like a lowering your standards or settling for less energy. So let's go ahead and start jumping into this. So Taurus, I do have the Fool card here for you, which is Sagittarius energy. You're actually moving on to bigger and better things. With this new beginning, you have good, loyal friends and companions by your side. I am seeing just moving, relocating. I am seeing somebody going on a trip, a vacation. I am seeing a new adventure that is happening here. So during March, there could possibly be like spring break, going out, socializing, hanging out. I'm also seeing somebody hooking up, getting a lot of sexy time, all right? This could be just freshly single, just freshly back on the market, and you just want to go ahead and have some fun and, you know, just have a couple of one-night stands, and there's nothing wrong with that, you know, as long as it's safe and consensual and all that fun hoopla. Now, with the full moon card here, so around the full moon, you're going to be feeling a lot more independent. You're going to be feeling a lot of freedom. You're going to be feeling ambitious. There's this go-go gadget energy, 444, okay? So now, with the Judgment card here, this is going to be Scorpio energy. This is a rebirth. This is a transformation. This is a second chance at life. This could be being in a long-term relationship or married for the longest time. You're finally divorced. You finally have your own place. And you're just like, I am finally gonna do the things that I've always wanted to do, but I couldn't do because of the partner I was with or whatnot. I'm also seeing reunions happening. So this could be getting back to a family after an estrangement or a long period of time of little to no communications. This could also be somebody that's adopted that's finding their biological parent, or somebody that's finding out that they have like a half sibling, or they have, they're finding their biological parent. The Six of Swords, this is moving on to bigger and better things, 555. So big changes are coming your way. And with this rebirth, this transformation, and this reunion coming back with this family, they're embracing you. It feels like there was this is a reunion with family where there was estrangement, where maybe you moved out of the house, at a very young age because at the time the family dynamic was not healthy. And now you're a grown-ass adult and there's been a lot of time and distance, and on all parties self-reflecting, everybody takes their wrong, is willing to take the L and take ownership on how they played a role in things. And I do believe that it is all water under the bridge. Now, for others of you, there is this transformation that's happening here, and you have rediscovered yourself. And there was this cocoon moment, and you're blossoming into this butterfly. So for the longest time, you may have been kind of like Howard Hughes, or just like agoraphobic, where you were just like, you were afraid to leave the house. Now you're finally coming out of your shell. It feels like now you're finally doing new independent things. You're really embracing the new you. I mean, this is how you've always been, but it feels like for the first time you're actually living it freely without any judgment, or not honestly giving a fuck if somebody's going to judge you for your life. The Four of Wands here. So if you're wondering if you're ever going to find love again, you're going to find love again. If you're wondering if you're going to be reunited with a past lover or family or a friend or clique, the answer is yes. This is definitely reunions. And especially with March, and it could be because of the Roni and the pandemic and everything that's happened here. I feel like now when things are starting to become more safely, there's going to be more gatherings and get-togethers. I am seeing somebody falling in love and having a partnership. The Queen of Pentacles, this is Virgo, Virgo Capricorn energy. This is also you as well. I'm just seeing you becoming more grounded, more secure. I'm also seeing somebody that this is wife material. This is mother. Like this is motherhood material. I'm also seeing somebody coming like a stay-at-home mom or stay-at-home parent. I'm just seeing somebody just like, I just want to be pregnant and barefooted. I just want to raise the kids, is also what I heard. It's like you're looking for a partnership where you can settle down, build a family. I'm seeing you feeling very comfortable in your own skin. And you've taken the time to meditate, do yoga. You've done quite a bit of like self-reflection and personal growth. A little bit more spiritual. I've seen you a little bit more outdoorsy for a while. Like you used to be really outdoorsy, Taurus. And of course, because of the Roni and everything's happened, that probably changed quite a few things. The Three of Wands here, this is actually you moving on to bigger and better things. It's like you dodged a bullet, and you were always stuck in these wishy-washy relationships or this wishy-washy job, like jobs where you're just kind of feeling like you're going through the motions, you know, and now because this is you independent moving on to bigger and better things. And and it feels like there's some sort of transformation. There could have been like at one point you were known as like, it feels like you were known as like the rebel or the wild child or maybe like the fuck up in the family or the black sheep or whatever the case may be. And it feels like there's a 180 and now it's just like, now you're more calm and more reserved. It could be like maybe once upon a time ago, you're really like a party animal and now I'm just like a stay-at-home parent. I just take care of the kids and it's just, those were some crazy times back then. Would you like some lemonade? It just feels like it's like the Leave It to Beaver kind of energy. The Ace of Swords here, this is clarity. This is spiritual awakening, your aha moment. This is coming to the realization, like the freedom, the independence, it's with you all along. This transformation, this rebirth, everything's aligned. Everything's falling into place. It's interesting. There are 2 4s here. So this is about fulfillment. Okay. So if that first part of the reading resonated with you, make sure you comment down below. I enjoy hearing your guys' feedback. I'm going to go ahead and pull 2 more decks. We're going to go ahead and start getting further into things. So if the first reading did not resonate with you, hopefully the second and the third one will. Alrighty then, Taurus. So Taurus for March 2021. Oh, and I think I said something, but if you hear some background noise, I do have pets, I do have my boyfriend, I do have the windows open, so you may hear stuff like that, but just don't worry about that. It's just, I live in the big city. So there we go. Okay. Alrighty then, Taurus. You're not drinking enough water, so stop drinking Starbucks and soda. 1, 2, 3, 4. You have a lot of trust and loyalty issues, and it's because you're unwilling to emotionally open up to people. You have to allow yourself to be vulnerable if you want people to be vulnerable back. It's a give and take situation. The more you know. Communication is very important here. So stop bottling things up and don't hold a grudge. And you're going to be hearing some news, and it's going to give you an opportunity for you to speak your truth, okay? You may also be dealing with water signs and air signs. You could also have this in your chart, sun, moon, or rising. You may be going through, there may have been a time where you're dealing with very heavy depression and a lot of anxiety and grief and just gloom. I'm as doomed can be, that kind of energy. Just know that with rainy days, there are sunny days ahead. I know that sounds very cheesy and very Sesame Street, but it is true. You're going to be, there's wisdom that's going to be dropped on you. And it's going to give you an opportunity for you to change your thoughts or your philosophies or a certain way of thinking. And it's going to help better change the world. It's going to help better change yourself. It's going to improve you. Better days are ahead. Now is the time for you to focus, Taurus. Now, what are your goals? What's next for you? Now, how are you getting there? Your drive and your creativity at this time will be very beneficial for you in the long run. You may be dealing with the Sagittarius. You could also have this in your chart, sun, moon, and rising, also Aquarius as well. I'm seeing a lot of travel and vacation and trips ahead for you. And I'm seeing when you do this, this is going to give you an opportunity for you to express yourself. It's going to be kind of like the sisterhood of the traveling pants, or how Stella got her groove back. Saving Mr. Marshall. I think that's what that saving Sarah Marshall. It's going to be like that. You're going to start feeling more flirty. And just somebody wants you to know that they love you so much. You may not be in communications with this person at this moment, but they are sending love from afar. And a lot of you are light workers or spiritual healers or medical healers. Your mission here is bigger than you realize, and you're one of the chosen few. And it's time for you to have more faith in yourself, Taurus. And you are meant to change the world one step at a time. So I'm going to go ahead and give you your final reading. So if you have been with me since the very, very beginning, if you're an original OG, you will know that I used to use this deck a lot. So let's go ahead and get into it, Taurus. Your messages for March 2021. Okay. So these are your messages. You are giving too many fucks. Give zero, Taurus. Get the fuck out of your head. Get in your heart. It misses you, y'all. That project, that person, that idea is waiting. Get after that shit. The world has your back. Take a fucking trip. Go see some shit. Do some new things. Talk to people cooler than you. Shame, regret, and guilt, those are just bullshit. Forgive. Let that shit go. And finally, whatever you're thinking about, don't do it, Taurus. Now is not the fucking time. Alrighty then, those were your messages. If that resonated, make sure you comment down below. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to this channel, and hit the notification bell. Thank you for watching. Be safe, wash your damn hands, and nanu nanu.